Today I went to the auctions and something caught my eye. It was a 2004 Lexus IS 300, which was toward the end of the auction morning. It looked quite good, nice and Lexus clean, and let's check out the interior. Well, the leather seats and carpets look very clean and in good condition, and of course in the dashboard there's the chronometer style instrument panel, which is like asking, what time are we travelling at? The back seat was just as clean and even had the floor mats with the Lexus logo on them. Not sure they're genuine, but they were the same in the front. And in the boot, all the original inclusions look like they're there, on top of the spare wheel. Now, this Lexus wasn't perfect. There was a little bit of moisture in the passenger rear tail light, and also the passenger rear door had a small dent in the bodywork. But if you look under the bonnet, there was some proof that this had been a cared-for car, either by the owner or the dealer where it was traded. Look at that shine. We'll come back to the Lexus. Also in the auction, a turbo Saab convertible, which I'm pretty sure had written on the driver's side window, "Do not put this roof down." It was reasonably neat inside. Even the back seat, which anyone would be lucky to use, looked pretty good in this particular Saab 9.3. And then I went around the other side to take a closer look at the driver's seat, and there was a little bit of wear to the leather, but overall wasn't too bad. And being a Saab, the cool thing is that the ignition barrel's down between the front seats. Moving on to this Peugeot 406 diesel was a cyborg with the broken tail light. It was, you'd have to agree, a little bit dirty inside, and also part of the driver's door trim was falling off. Also up for auction, a Grand Voyager. And the thing I had fun with here is the electric sliding door. Take a look at how this works. Well, you open it normally and there's plenty of room inside. You've got the captain's chairs and lots of space to put people. Then to close the door, you pull the handle and the door and it does the rest. The motor pushes it in and it locks into place. In the front, the typical look of the Chrysler family and the plastics as well. Now another big bit of American metal, an old Ford Explorer with a big bit of damage to the tailgate plastic and the big V8 as well. Now inside this there was lots of leather in the front, but while that was a nice looking cabin, the very front of the Explorer had rust starting in the leading edge of the bonnet. While I was walking around, I saw this card, "Never forget, the game of life is all about dominance." Alright, so it's time for the Saab to go under the hammer, and it's sold for $1,500. Not bad, that'll make someone happy, I'm sure. Oh, also at the auctions, a 1996 Ford Falcon XR6. Quite a nice unit that. I'm not sure what happened with it as it went through the auction before I arrived, but it was very clean and no doubt a collector's item. Okay, the Lexus is fired up, waiting for its run down the auction lane. And I had to check with my hand, the air conditioning was icy cold. Here it goes, I've been waiting for this. And the Lexus started at around $4,000, which is okay, but not a bargain. It was bid on once to $4,250, and I had to stop myself from bidding. So the Lexus was passed in at $4,250 with negotiation to take place.